Good morning, America. Your nation has been through a struggle. No need to worry though. We have highly trained GI servicemen, but they need your help in the war front. The GIs are looking strongly on returning home. Thank you for the Americans that help get back to the army by growing their own food and collecting waste material.
Millions of Americans made sacrifices for the war effort by taking jobs in factories or offices. Citizens of all ages did their part to help the cause of victory in Europe and the Pacific. The planning of Victory Gardens was one way Americans filled the need of food for the military needs. Sadly, the gardens did not solve the military food needs, so as a result, the U.S. began rationing certain amounts of foods each individual can get. The government rationed products such as coffee, butter, sugar, and meat. Citizens received ration books which set a limit to the certain amount of food each person can buy. Penalties for breaking the rationing rules could be severe.
Thank you, Vincent. We're here with a serviceman from World War II. While you're fighting the war with the Japs, how was it out there?
Really bloody. The Japanese had a really negative attitude. They wanted to fight to the death. It was really, I can't really tell the experience because it's a little too traumatizing.
Yeah, many people died. Actually, 60 million people died. Okay, how was your family affected by this war?
How the war affected my family. My dad had to go to war. My brother Hector had to go to war too. So now it's all up to my mom to keep the house and raise my sisters.
Yeah, I heard women want a new man.
Yeah, man. The women all around the city, they had to take the jobs that men used to do, like factories and all those difficult jobs. But it was also good because it showed that women can do it too.
Yeah.
Like anything that a man can do.
I've heard that families are going Victory Gardens. Is that true?
Yes, it is true. The United States ration the food because they're limiting the amount of food that the people can consume because everything is going mostly to the war, so we can win the war.
That is
so
true.
The civilians grew.
And there has been rationing laws coming up. Where families can't buy a lot of groceries because most of the groceries go to the servicemen.
Yeah, that's the reason why they started growing plants in the backyards. That's what they call it Victory Gardens because they plant water and
Okay. So many families are buying Liberty bonds. How is your family affected by Liberty bonds?
Or Liberty bonds. My family did buy Liberty bonds. That means that you give money to the government and the money goes to the war. And years later your money will get returned, but the government will give you more money than you paid.
Okay. So your wife works and your children work as well?
Yes, my kids, my wife work as well.
So there has been a struggle in the economy. How's your wife affected by this and your children? I mean, there's no jobs. There's little jobs out there.
Well, my wife now has to work, taking the place that men used to work at, wife and woman as in general. My kids, they had to start working too, in factories and all that. So child labor did happen during the war.
Okay.
Continue to follow the rationing laws. The GIs are looking strong.
And I've heard that families have to go Victory.
Your nation has been through a struggle. No need to worry though.